I'm Jeff Ewing with Vintage Cooperatives and Ewing Properties. My wife and I formed this company back in the early 2000s. I had a passion for senior housing, and that's because my grandfather was paralyzed from the neck down when he was 38 years old. And when I was in high school, I used to go visit him on a daily basis. He was in a nursing home, and I call it a nursing home of yesterday. And I just knew there always had to be a better place for people to live. So we started developing market rate senior housing, but what I knew was somewhat missing is a sense of ownership, and started really focusing on cooperatives.
The question we get asked most is, what is a housing cooperative? Basically, it's joint ownership in the building and the grounds in which all of the members own a share collectively.
Along with that, I think the biggest piece is that culture of community that we really find in all of our buildings. Since the building is owned and governed by the members that live there, they really have a say in the day-to-day operations and what happens underneath their roof.
What makes us unique is that you can customize your beautiful home, and we will get together and pick out your countertops, your flooring. We can add pocket doors and we can remove walls. But we work together and we make your home as beautiful as it can be.
The most exciting part to me about buying in early is the fact that I am able to pick everything. I mean, you even have the option of moving walls in some of the units, being able to work with the entire team. From my very first meeting, they were so interested in me and what my needs were and making me welcome as a part of this new family, and I've really valued all of those interactions.
I think the cooperative gives a unique opportunity to really customize what it is that you're looking for, not only with the lifestyle piece, but with the finishes like your cabinets and your flooring and the lighting where you want to place it. And it's really an opportunity to get in at that ground level and do the whole process from start to finish, like you would be building your own home, but then you get that added bonus of the community.
We feel really safe here at Vintage Cooperative because of the fact that people are looking out for each other. And I think that's a big part of what the security team does by going through each night, making sure that the doors are locked and everyone is safe. I worked in Ames for 40 years as a law enforcement officer and feel that safety is important to an individual's happiness. And I think people here at Vintage, when they move in, that's exactly what they expect. And I think that's what we basically have provided with our security team.
The reason we moved, we downsized, and we had a big yard. We got tired of blowing snow and mowing. And what appealed to us from the co-op standpoint is the maintenance-free aspect. And I'm doing what I'm doing best now, and that's nothing.
I feel like I have known a lot of those people forever. They are just wonderful. We get together and play cards, we play some games, we have potlucks. It's a real warm feeling. It feels like you're at home.
We heard about Vintage Cooperative of Ames through a friend, and they asked us to go to the first informational meeting with them, and we said, well, sure, we'll go. We weren't really thinking about it. And so we went with them that day and listened to all the information, and were really impressed. And on the way home, we started talking to each other, and this is really nice, why don't we think about this? So the next morning, we got up and reserved a unit, and I think it's the best decision we've made in a long time.
We thought maybe it was a little early, but now we don't think it was too early at all.
When it came time to consider retirement, we knew we wanted simplification. They had a sales plan that allowed us to make one monthly payment to the co-op, and that would cover all the costs for the month for everything like principal and interest, mortgage and insurance and taxes.
If you add everything up that you had to do when you were in your home, it pays to be here. And the people are great.